What is up, TTC, Net Empire? It's your boy, Danny G. SFG TV as the Warriors come up short in Game 5 against the Cavs and lose 112 to 110. And, this game pretty much, for the most part, it was just like, Game 4, Game 3. But the difference was that the Cavs just still came on top at the end. The first half game was back and forth, would be tied for a little bit. Then you know both teams would trade leads. But that's what it was for the first half. The first half was a competitive game. The Splash Brothers dominated for the Warriors. Sean Livingston, Leandro Barbosa, and some of our bench players came up strong. And then in the second half, the Cavs just were back to where they were to like how they are as a team, meaning like before this series, like how they were for the whole year. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving both had 41 points, and LeBron, as much of a bitch as he's been, with the whole Draymond incident, still respect him. Of course, my mom's from Cleveland, so I respect, the Cavs and LeBron, even though LeBron was a whole bitch about the whole thing that happened with him and Draymond. But, yeah, so him and Kyrie Irving both had 41 points for the Cavs, and they just dominated the second half. The Cavs just came away with it. They would get up by 10, and they would just not turn back. Or the Warriors, we just could not. We would, the Cavs would, go up by, 15. We would close the lead down to 5, but the Cavs would just keep piling on, and would eventually just dominate the whole game and win. Now, Draymond believes that, he said today in his press conference that he honestly believes the Warriors would have won Game 5 and closed it out then fuck, I can't fucking talk right now. Had he had been playing. And, you know, it's hard to know if that's really true, because, of course, the Warriors dominated the first half, but, would they have dominated the second half if Draymond contributed? Honestly, I think the Cavs could have won either way, but, maybe he's right. Who knows? You'll never know how it goes. That would have gone the opposite way. And of course, he was across the street at the A's game in his suite. Had we would have won, he would have been coming out, crossing that bridge and hella celebrating. You believe that indeed. But, um, so, yep, Game 6 tomorrow night. Can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I honestly think we'll close it out. We have to. I mean, or we could close out in Game 7, but it would be so much better if we would just end it now. End it here. Win it in Cleveland just like last year. It doesn't matter. We don't have to win it at home. As awesome as it would be to win, Game 7 at home in front of the fans, that would be awesome. Don't get me wrong, but either way, winning the NBA Finals, being back-to-back champions, no matter if you do it at home or on the road, you know, it's the best feeling ever. And doing it in the same place 2 years in a row too. As we of course won it in Cleveland last year. Game 6 also. Just that also is probably something that's cool too. 2 years in a row, same place. Cleveland's gonna be the official home of Warriors glory pretty soon. But hey, I'm not gonna speak too soon. We still gotta pull off this win. Draymond's gonna be back. If he honestly believes that him not playing contributed to our loss to the Cavs, maybe him playing, of course, will give us more of an opportunity to win. And I honestly think that's what will happen. I think, Curry, Clay, the whole team is just going to come out strong. And, it's going to be, props to the Cavs for taking one against us at Oracle. I honestly didn't think they could do it. They were able to. But, we're capable of winning in Cleveland too. So, yeah, either way, this series has been great, and it's just, honestly, I remember when this team was so bad. I remember supporting the Warriors back when we were horrible, absolutely awful. One of the worst teams in the league, and I still supported them back when there was no gear at all, no gear you could find here in Arizona for the Golden State Warriors, and now everywhere you look, there's Curry t-shirts, Curry jerseys. None of that happened. Was back in 2011. If you were to go into just sports store here in AZ and look for something Warriors related, you were not gonna find it because they did not have it there. Now, completely different. And now we're the most dominant team in the league, and we have been for the last couple of years, and we will continue to be for the next few years. And just that feeling is incredible. But hey, we got to close it out. So looking forward to it. Game 6 is going to be awesome. So that's all I got. Danny G, SFG TV. Shout out to everyone. Go Warriors. Also, congrats to the Pittsburgh Penguins for beating the Sharks. Stanley Cup was a great series, although the Penguins pretty much dominated us. So yeah, props to the Pittsburgh Penguins for beating us. That's all I got. Your boy Danny G, SFG TV. I'm out. Peace.